Coach, just talk about your team and where you think you guys are right now.
Well, we lost a lot of really good players. CJ, Micaiah, Jordan, Gates, and some others there. We started 9 sophomores in the last playoff game, which wasn't very much fun. But those kids have matured now. They're juniors. The senior class is not very big. There's only a few players in that, so we'll still be young with juniors. But those kids have worked really hard. They're a great group to work with, and we're looking forward to a good season.
What would you say the strength of this club is right now? I would say, last year, obviously up front and linebacker with Jordan, mostly DB, but what's the strength of this team?
Well, I don't know yet. I'll probably be able to tell you that after the first game, but we still got some things we got to fix, move some guys around and get them where they need to be, and I think the strength is the tradition that the other kids before have built. These kids don't want to let them down, and they've worked really hard in the off season, and so far so good this year during 2 days. They've worked really hard.
Who have been some kids? I know we're early in this, but have there been any kids that have stood out? I know Alex Weber talked about putting on 35 pounds. Is there anyone else that has stood out to you?
Well, there's a lot of kids that have got a lot stronger and a lot faster with our workouts this summer. And there's a whole bunch of them that work really hard. Caden Mond, Reuter, all those kids that started last year, sophomores. Blake Bishop. I can't think of all the names right now, but that whole group has worked really hard, and they're expecting to go out and play hard.
Coach, last question. New MCC conference. Every game is like a heavyweight bout almost. Just talk about the new conference and what you expect.
Well, I think it'll be good for us. We don't have to leave the Tri-Cities, don't have to travel much. We do have to go to Wenatchee, which they'll be pretty good up there. But I think it'll, it's a great deal. Us getting to play Kennewick's, Kamaikans, and Southridge, and we still play Richland and Walla Walla. But I think it's good. It'll be good football. There's not a weak link in the whole deal, so you got to play every night.
Oh, you know what, Coach? Last one. We went and saw Hanford. You have Hanford week 1. We'll be covering that game. I happen to think they'll be pretty good, but if you can, just talk about that matchup.
Well, they will be pretty good. They've got some good players. The Douglas kid, their tailback, also plays middle linebacker. It will be a good test for us to see where we're at, because they had a good camp this summer, and Rob does a good job over there, and it'll be a good test for us the first week.
All right. Hey.